Good afternoon, everybody. Today is Tuesday, the 10th of February. We have a four-game slate to break down for you guys today for NBA Fanduel. As normal, if you guys are excited, leave a like. We definitely do appreciate it. And also hit that subscribe button as well for more NBA Fanduel and DraftKings lineup advice videos. Like I said, the likes really do go a long ways, guys. We definitely do appreciate it. So if you guys can take a second out of your time and leave a like I said, it really does go a long way. Yeah, we also have our premium as normal $6 day pass for you guys. Includes two lineups, one for cash and one GPP for the main slate. We also have our $30 monthly pass as well. Came up just short in the after hours last night. Wasn't able to play main. And after hours, like I said, we had a really good lineup. Just a couple of guys just didn't play like they were supposed to. I think we're about 2 points short, but overall, like I said, we're still kicking it over here. We'd love for you guys to come join us for day pass. All-Star breaks coming up very, very soon, so we don't have too much time left to play here in the first half. So why not come join us? Like I said, Twitter will be in the comment section below. Click that link right there. We'll take you right to our Twitter. You guys can message us to get set up on premium, or if you guys just have questions about your lineup or just questions in general, like I said, we'll definitely answer as many as we can. Same thing with the email, and that will be down there as well. All right, four-gamer today. Today after a pretty busy day yesterday on a Monday. Let's go kick it off here. We have Indiana Pacers and the New York Knicks. 225, 11.5 spread here by the New York Knicks. All right, so let's go look at the. There we go. Let's go look at the Indiana side of things real quick here. So, yeah, I mean they're a pretty big underdog here. I mean, if you want to look at anybody, maybe it's going to be Andrew Nembhard here. His usage rate the last 2 days has been pretty massive. I know it was not good against Toronto, but I think he shot like 3 for 17 or something. But still, like his usage rate is definitely going up. So you can look at him, but like overall, I don't really want a lot of these Indiana guys. But the only reason I say that's because if Neesmith is officially out and Furphy's out, right, that's a little extra usage rate for Nembhard. I don't really think it changes too much of the usage rate for Siakam. Kind of stays the same for him. You can definitely look at Jarris Walker, but I just hate playing Indiana guys so much because they're trying to tank so bad. So um, yeah, I mean, like I said, if Neesmith is officially out and Furphy, I mean, I don't know who comes into play in the starting lineup. Is it going to be Quentin Jackson, Cam Jones? They're both players, but I would lean it to Jackson has a slight more upside if he starts. But we'll have to see what's going on with the injury report first. New York side of things, once again, OG Anunoby is questionable. OG Anunoby is questionable in this one at 68. He is. This could be his third game that he misses. If anything, maybe Muhammad comes off the bench or starts. He was in the starting lineup the last couple, so we'll have to see if they have him in here. He's nothing great, but if he starts and plays 25 plus minutes, he's all right at 37. Town's not bad at 8,500. Maybe Jakob Pertl, maybe he does something here in a couple extra minutes. If Robertson, like I said, he's going to be out, so maybe get you 18, 20 minutes, especially if Towns gets into foul trouble. 3,600, like I said, those are just straight GPP darts if you're playing 150 max. More on the cash game side of things, Brunson's going to be a cash game play. Indiana struggles against point guards a little bit. I don't even mind looking at Jose Alvarado. Still had 12 shots last time out against Boston, 5 for 12 shooting, 2 for 6 3-pointers. So I've always liked him. He definitely can give you a little boost off the bench. Plus, he played 25 minutes, so don't mind looking at Jose Alvarado. Moving on to the next game is the Clippers and Houston Rockets in this one. We got a 213, not a high total, 8.5 spread here by the Rockets. Um, so yeah, like I said, it's going to be a little bit different here for Houston. Amon Thompson's going to be back in this one after having an injury or an illness last time out against OKC. So this is a not a back to back. Okay, it's not a back to back. I thought it was for them, but it's not. They've had a couple days off, but um, once again, Clippers still kind of struggle against the 3-point area. This is going to be a slow game, though. Clippers do struggle quite a bit inside, so I think if you're going to pick anyone out, the main guy's going to be Alfred Şengün. I'd pick him over Kevin Durant in this situation. Probably one of the better plays on the slate. Tyrese Easton still comes into play, but he absolutely popped last time. But gotta remember, Eamon Thompson was out. So if I had to pick a couple, Eamon Thompson and probably Shingun are the two I'm gonna look at. That's kind of your spin up area there. Even though I know it's only a 213, but I still think they can get it done. I don't know what Chris Dunn was doing last game. He was trying to fight Randall, was it? A lot of fighting going on, especially with Isaiah Stewart. He loves it. If you guys saw what happened yesterday. Anyway, Benedict Matherin's back. He's going to be playing here. I don't mind taking a shot with him at 5,500. I mean, this guy's massive usage rate. Yeah, it's not that great of a matchup, but who else is going to score besides Kawhi Leonard? Benedict Mathurin. This is what he does. He shoots the ball. Um, is it the greatest matchup? No. But, I mean, he's not going to be owned at all. So if you're doing GPPs, why not take a shot with the guy? If he's starting, of course. You say the same thing with Jackson, but there's so many centers. I don't know if he's going to get a lot of run, but keep an eye on that. So that's kind of an kind of game there. A couple okay plays. Dallas and Phoenix is our next one. Here we have a 228.5, 8.5 here by Phoenix. So once again, a slightly high spread. Let's go check out the Dallas side of things here real quick. So yeah, Dallas, they have definitely a new team. It looks really weird seeing Middleton over here for Dallas. Klay Thompson probably not going to play. I don't expect Middleton to start. Maybe he does, but Washington and Marshall are back. But we'll see what they do. They could always go Marshall to the bench because he's good off the bench too. But we'll see. Um, Flag's all right at 99. Had a heat check last time out. Brandon Williams is okay, but kind of expensive with all the healthiness. And then you got Gafford and then Bagley, a guy that just popped off. So I don't mind Gafford here, but especially having Bagley here, Gafford doesn't need to be playing high 20s anymore. So keep that one in mind, but still don't mind looking at Gafford. On the Phoenix side of things, once again, they're kind of getting healthy too. Jalen Green's healthy, Booker's healthy. Um, yeah, so let's go look at Booker. Dallas struggles against point guards. I really like Booker here. Played 32 minutes against Philly, had 32 fantasy points. Probably going to get you about 34 to 35 minutes in this one, about normal for Booker. 8,200 with a guy that can get you 40, 45 fantasy points against Dallas. Yeah, I really don't mind it here. Jalen Green, like I said, has been playing a little bit more, especially last time out, 16 minutes. And Colin Gillespie has been had a slight dip in minutes and a massive dip in usage as well. So keep that one in mind with Colin Gillespie. Probably not going to touch him for a little bit. Booker for sure, though. I think Dylan Brooks will still be fine at 6,600. He's a shooter. That's what he does. Booker back is going to actually help him out. Um, and Royce O'Neal's okay. Mark Williams is okay. Um, well, I guess Mark Williams probably a little bit more than okay. We're going to get you about 28 to 32 fantasy points more of a cash game play for you guys. All right, moving on to the last game of the night. We have San Antonio taking on the Los Angeles Lakers, 227.5, 8.5 spread for the Spurs on the road here in LA. So that kind of tells you what's going on and tells you that the Lakers probably are not done with injuries because it's a back-to-back. Luka, like I said, that hammy did not look great. I would not expect him to push it. He might be out towards All-Star break. We'll see. We'll see what they do. Um, the reason why that's an 8.5, yeah, I know a little bit of a Luka, but look, it's a back-to-back for the Lakers. And what are we gonna do? Austin Reeves, right, just coming back from an injury, pretty lengthy injury. I'd say. Are they going to play him here on a back to back? He played 28 minutes. That's pretty big. We'll see. Keep an eye on Austin Reeves. Same thing with LeBron. I would give LeBron more of a chance to play, maybe. But keep an eye on Reeves and LeBron, right, on these back to backs here. Just if they randomly pop up on their injury report later on, that usually means, hey, we're probably not going to play these guys. So keep an eye on that spread as well. Marcus Smart's okay. I hate picking the guy, but his usage rates popped off last couple games without Lucas, so that's a guy you want to look at. San Antonio's a little bit looser defense, slightly than OKC, so there's that for you. Nothing else really going on over there, so keep an eye on the Lakers if they do any of those shenanigans of late guys added to the injury report. Overall, on the San Antonio side of things, we got Victor. If all those guys are going to play, Austin Reeves and LeBron, sure, I'll probably have a couple Victor spots in here. But you got to remember, like, LA is a pretty good defense down low. If they're going to get up at all, they're probably not going to play a ton of Victor. They still on a minute restriction, kind of. So if Luca was playing, it'd probably be a different ball game. But that's kind of what we got going on now. Fox at 74, point guard's not good for LA. We'll go check out that LA defense real quick. Been saying everybody's defense is bad against point guards. There we go. Okay, so like medium road against point guards, still give up 23.9 points per game, 3.1 3-pointers, 9.3 assists, and 2.5 steals. So yeah, they do struggle a little bit. So I really don't mind looking at De'Aaron Fox. I know he's had a couple bad games, and Castle's been taking over. Speaking of Castle, another guy to really look at. He'll be a lot hotter than Fox will be. 15 for 19, though. He shot massive, and as we know, people don't usually do that all the time. But shout out to Castle, man. He had an absolute bomb game, and I expect his ownership to be high. If you're trying to do ownership leverage, I expect Fox to be a little bit lower than Castle. Devin Vassell at 5,100 taking on, like I said, small forwards. Lakers are really bad against small forwards, as you see all across the board. I know Vessel's not the highest usage guy, but at 5,100, I mean, shoot, he's been playing a little bit better recently. If he gets me 25 to 27, 28 in cash games, I'll take that. We'll have to see what San Antonio does with their starting lineup. They've been Harrison Barnes has been in and out of the lineup the last couple of days. If he is out and Julian Champagnie is starting at power forward, I don't mind giving him a shot. I mean, if he plays 25, 30 minutes, he's worth 4,600. It just depends if he starts or not. And like I said, it's a little bit risky, especially doing the pick and choose, because if Champagnie has a bad first half, maybe Barnes plays the second. So a little bit risky in that category of things. So let's go fill out a couple people for you. Skeleton lineup. I really don't mind looking at Cooper Flag if you guys want to spin up for him. I think Fox is in a good spot with Booker. Both those guys I don't mind looking at. Not too many guys down here I really care for. If you need to go down here, Chris Dunn and Jose Alvarado are probably the two that I would look at in that category at the point guard position. Depending on, like I said, the Laker news if anything crazy happens. Nimbar, not bad at 73. Dylan Brooks at 66 is in a pretty good spot. Really don't mind looking at, like I said, Devin Vassell here in a solid option. Down in this area, Marcus Smart, Julian Champagnie, if and only if he starts. If Aaron Nesmith is out and Quentin Jackson or one of these guys for Indiana starts, maybe give them a look. Moving over to the small forward position, Kawhi, you can look at him, but it's a really, like I said, low pace game. So we'll have to see what we do here. You can go to the well with Kevin Durant. He might have a good game here. And Sengun, so you can definitely combo those guys if you wanted to. Don't mind going back to Josh Hart, only 7,000. Easton's still in play if he starts. It's kind of what we're looking at down in that area. And then, like I said, the top guy, Sengun's probably your main guy to really look at. Mark Williams, all right. Gafford's okay. Walker's all right. So a lot of all right cheap options. Not a ton of value tonight. So, probably just build like normal a cash game lineup tonight. Don't go too fancy unless we get a lot of news later on. But as of now, there's not too much good value. So, but still, it's going to be fine, making cash game lineups and stuff. GPP just have to get a little bit more creative with it. So, once again, everyone, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Our Twitter and our email will be in the comment section below. Leave a like. We really do appreciate it, and it helps out, the algorithm for YouTube as well. So, like I said, if you guys can bear a second and leave a like, we really appreciate that. Join us for Premium Day Pass today. Like I said, everything will be down there in the comment section below. So once again, thanks for watching. We really do appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and we'll see you guys here in the next one.